Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You can find A plus student, you have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 10 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter linear equations, and the lessons we're going to cover from the chapter are: is xy a solution to the system of equations? Find the number of solutions to a system of equations. Find the number of solutions to a system of equations by graphing, and classify a system of equations by graphing. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So let's just start with the first lesson: is x, y a solution to the system of equations? So basically you are given a pair of value, right? X, y, you just have to see if the pair of values satisfy the equation, right? So how do you see? You have to put the pair of values back in the equation, right? If both the equations are equal with the pair of values, that means the pair of values is the solution of the system, right? Okay, let's just start with the lesson. Okay, is xy a solution to the system of equations? Okay, just look at the first example. Is 1 5 a solution to this system of equation? You are given the pair of values, that is 1 and 5. You are given the equations y equal x plus 4 and y equals 3x plus 2. So you need to see a point. A point is a solution to the system of equations if plugging the point into each equation results in a true statement. So you have to put the pair of value back in the equation. If the equations are equal, that means the point satisfy the equation, right? The equations is y equals x plus 4. Okay, let me just y equals x plus 4 and y equals 3x plus 2, and the pair of value is 1 and 5, right? Just put this one is x and this one is y. Just put up the value in the equations. Y equal x plus 4, y is 5, x is 1, 1 plus 4 is 5. For this equation, both sides are equal. Let's just check for the second one. You have to do the same thing with the second equation. Y is 5, x is 3 times 1 plus 2. 5 equals 5. So you can see for both the equations, the both of the equations are exactly equal, right? That means that point 1 and 5 is the solution of both the equations, is the solution of the system of equations, right? So let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, is 1 7 a solution of the system of equations? The equation are 16x plus 9y equals 13 and x plus y equals 8. Okay, let's just check. 16x plus 9y equals 13. The answer is no, because 16x plus 9y equals 13 and the other one is x plus y equals 8, 1 and 7. Point is 1 and 7. Just replace the values in the equations, right? 16 times 1 plus 9 times 7 equals 13. 9 times 7. 16 plus 9 times 7 is 63. So they are not equal, right? 79 is not equal to 13. For the other side, 1 plus 7 equals 8. But both the equations must be satisfied with the same point, right? So that means 1 7 is not the solution of the system of equation. Got it? Okay. The correct option is no. Okay, the next one is 3, 8 a solution of system of equations? For the first equation, yes, it is. For the second one, y equals x plus 3 plus x plus 5, 8 equals 3 plus 5. So 8 equals 8. That is for the first equation. Let's just check for the second one. Y is 8. 2 times 3 plus 2. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 2. So 8 equals 8. Yes, that means 3, 8 is a solution of the system of equation, right? So the correct option is yes. Okay, the next one is 2 1 a solution to the system of equations? Okay, let's just see the correct option. I think no. Because 13x plus 12y is not equal to 5. If we put 1 and 2, that would be a greater number. So the correct option is no, this is not the solution of the system of equation, right? The correct option is no. Is 1 9 a system of equation? Which is the correct option? Yes, it is a solution of the system of equations, right? The correct option is yes. Okay, the next one is 110 a solution of the system of equations? Okay, the equation is y equals x plus 9. Y equals x plus 9 and y equals 9x plus 1, I think. And the solution is 1 and 10. Okay, x is 1, y is 10. 10 equals 1 plus 9, both sides are equal. 10 equals 9 times 1 plus 1, 10 equals 10. So both the equations are satisfied on the point 1 and 10. That means 110 is the solution of the system of equation. The correct option is yes. Got it? Okay. Is 2, 3 a solution of the system of equations? Which is the correct option? The correct option is no, 2, 3 is not a solution of system of equation, right? The correct option is no. Okay. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is find the number of solutions to a system of equation, right? You have to see how many solutions a system of equation have, right? How do we know how many solutions a system of equations have? Basically, the two equations, how many solutions does the system of equations below have? You are given two of the equations, y equals 2x plus 1 and the other one is also y. Both the equations are exactly same, right? So because both the equations are exactly same, that means the system have infinitely many solutions, right? So how do we see how many solutions? If two of the equations are given, right, their slopes is same but the y-intercept are different, that means the system has no solution, right? If the slope is same and the y-intercepts are different, that means the system has no solution, right? If the slopes are different, the system has one solution. If the slopes are same and the y-intercepts are same, the system has infinitely many solution. These are the very important points. So that means if the slopes are same and the y-intercept are different, that means the system has no solution, right? If the slope and say are same, the y-intercept is same, that means the system has many solution. And if slopes are different, the system has no solution, right? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, how many solutions does the system of equation below have? Y equals 5x minus 3 and y equals 5x minus 3. So which is the correct option? Both the equations are identical, right? So that means the system of equations have infinitely many solutions, right? Because both the equations are exactly same, so the system of equations have infinitely many solutions. Got it? How many solutions does the system of equation below have? Okay, let's just compare both the equations, right? When you the equation is y equals mx plus b. This is the slope. So for this one, the slope is negative 6. For this one, the slope is negative 6, right? So the slope of both the equations are same, but their y-intercept is different. This is slope and this is y-intercept. So their y-intercept are different. If the slopes are same but the y-intercepts are different, that means the systems have one solution, right? I think one. Okay, let's see. The system has, I'm a bit confused between one and no. Okay, no solution, right? If the slopes are same and y-intercepts are different, system has no solution, right? The correct option is no solution. Okay, for this one, y equals 10x plus 1 over 5, y equals 10x plus 1 over 5. Which option is the correct one? Both the equations are identical, right? That means the system has infinitely many solutions. Got it? How many solutions does the system of equation below have? Is the correct option? Both the equations are exactly same, right? They are identical. That means the system has infinitely many solutions. Okay, how many solutions does the system of equations below have? Which is the correct option? Very good. That means the system has no solution because they have same slope but different y-intercept. So the system has no solution. Got it? Okay, how many solutions does the system of equations below have? Both the equations have different slope and different y-intercept. So which is the correct option? Mm, the system have one solution. Yes, if you have different slopes and different y-intercept, the system has one solution. Got it? Okay, how many solutions does the system of equation below have? Both the equations are identical, right? That means they have infinitely many solutions. How many solutions does the system of equations below have? Which is the correct option? Both the equations have different slopes and different y-intercept, right? So the system of equations have one solution, right? The correct option is one solution. How many solutions does the system of equation below have? Which is the correct option? The system has same slopes and different y-intercept, no solution, right? How many solutions does the system of equations below have? Which is the correct option? So the equations are identical. They have infinitely many solutions. Very good. Okay, you can. Oh, they have same slope but different y-intercept, right? 4 over 7 and 7 over 4, they are different. So that means the system has no solution. Got it? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is find the number of solutions to a system of equations by graphing. Now we are going to graph the equations and we're going to see how many solutions a system of equation have, right? Okay, so equations is y equals negative 1 over 3x plus 1, and the second one is y equals negative 1 over 3x plus 9. So one negative 1 over 3 is the slope of the equation, right? And 1 is the y-intercept, right? Just look at this one. You have negative 1 over 3 is the slope, right? And 1 is the y-intercept. So y-intercept is 1, that means the point is 0, 1. And the slope is negative 1 by 3, that means negative, move down 1 point and right 3 point to find the another point on the line. First of all, you have to plot a point 0 and 1. Okay, so first of all, you have to point 0, 1. Here is x is 0, y is 1. Now move down 1 point and write 3 points 1, 3. That would be another point. Just connect them and make a line. That is for the first equation. For the second equation, you need to do exactly the same thing, right? You are given the slope and the y-intercept. So just use the slope and y-intercept and plot the line. So, and let's see how you can see both the lines are parallel. That means the system has no solution. Got it? Okay, let's just do practice questions. Okay, y equals 2 and y equals 2. The equations are identical. And this graph looks like this. Y equals 2. That is the two lines one above the other on the same point, y equals 2. It is looked. So that means the system has infinitely many solutions because you have on the same point the two lines. So that means the system has infinitely many solutions. Got it? Okay, x equals negative 4 and y equals 6. Okay. Here is x equals -4. You have a straight line on x equals -4, right? Looks like this. And y equals 6 looks like this. And they both intersect on a only one point, right? That means that is the basically the intersection of the two lines is the solution of the system. So here this is a system of solution of the equations, right? Correct option is one solution. Okay, the second one is y equals 5x plus 1. Okay, let's just see. Okay, y equals 5x, m equals 5 for the equation number 1. This is the slope and this is the y-intercept. So the point is x is 0 and y is 1. Y-intercept means the point where the graph is touching the y-axis. So 5 over 1, that means you need to move up 5 point and right 1 point. This is for up and this is for right. So x equals 0, y equals 1. This is the point, y-intercept. Now move 5 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1 right. Here is the other point, right? Just join these 2 points and make a line. Okay, right, this is the, hold on, let me just, but I can't. Okay, it's okay. So for the second line, the slope is, okay, for the second line, you have the slope y equals 5 and the point of intersection is the y-intercept is y equals 0, -3. So here is -3 and the slope is 5. Move up 5 points and right 1 point. Okay, so move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be here. I think that is just the two parallel lines because they both have exactly different. This is just two parallel lines, right? They have same slope but different y-intercept, so their system has no solution. Got it? Okay, both the equations are identical, -5x, so they have infinitely many solutions, right? Okay, y equals 3 and y equals 7. Here is the line y equals 3 and here is the line y equals 7. So they are just the two parallel lines. So that means they have no solution, right? The correct option is no solution. Okay, y equals x and y equals x, right? That means whatever the value of x you put, you have the same value of y, right? When x is 1, for example, for both the equations, when y is 1, let's just make a table of values, right? For example, you have x and y. For example, x is 1, y is 1, x is 2, y is 2, x is 3, y is 3, right? So it would be a straight line like this for both the equations, right? You have exactly same line for both the equations. So that means the system of equations have exactly infinitely many solutions. Got it? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is classify a system of equations by graphing, right? Okay, graph these equations. Select two. Okay, if the two lines are parallel, the system is inconsistent with no solution, right? If the two lines intersect at one point, the system is consistent and independent with one solution, right? And if the two lines are same, the system is consistent and dependent with infinitely many solution. Okay, you can see for this one, both the equations are exactly same. You can see here is the equations. Let me just scroll. You can see y equals 1 over 2x minus 5 and y equals 1 over 2x minus 5, right? Both the equations are exactly same. They are identical. So that means the system is consistent and dependent, and the system have infinitely many solution, right? So if the two lines are parallel, the system is inconsistent with no solution. If two lines intersect at one point, the system is consistent and independent with one solution. If the two lines are same, the system is consistent and dependent with infinitely many solutions. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, y equals x minus 4, and let's just plot a graph for both the equations, right? Okay, because we need to find the solution. For the first one, m equals 1, 1 over 1. Slope is 1. And for the y-intercept, you have 0 and minus 4, right? That means you have here x is 0, y is minus 4, and the slope is 1. So move right up and up 1, right? Move up 1 and right 1. So that here is the line. Okay. So for the second one, you have the slope m equals negative 4 over 5. Negative means you have to move down for 4 points and move right 5 points, right? And then you have the solution is the y-intercept is 0, 5. So here is the y-intercept and move down 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, and right 5 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? That means here is another point. Let's just draw a line on the 2 points. Okay, you can see, so basically this is the solution of the, that is a point of intersection, so this is the solution. So you have two lines that intersect at one point. That means the system has one solution with consistent and independent. The system is consistent and independent because it has only one solution, so it is consistent and independent. Got it? Okay, y equals x minus 1 and x minus 7. Okay, y equals x minus 1, right? That means the slope is 1. That means the slope is 1, the y-intercept is 0, negative 1, right? Okay, so 0, negative 1, here it is, and 1 means move right 1 and up 1. So the line looks like this, right? For the second one, the slope is 1 over 1 and the point of intersection negative and the y-intercept is 0, negative 7. So it would be, so you can see you have two parallel lines. That means the system is inconsistent and independent. System is inconsistent only, right? When the lines are parallel, the system is inconsistent. Okay, y equals negative x minus 5, negative x minus 8. So you can see both the equations have different slope and different y-intercept, right? When you have different slope and different y-intercept, they are parallel lines. So when the lines are parallel, that means the system is inconsistent. The lines never intersect each other. So that is the inconsistent. Okay, y equals minus 2 and y equals minus 4. Which is the correct option? Okay, let's just graph these lines. Y equals negative 2. Here is negative 2. The lines look like this, right? Then y equals negative 4. The line look like this. You have two parallel lines, right? That means the system has no solution and is inconsistent. Got it? So the correct option is inconsistent, right? Okay, y equals 1 over 2x minus 5, y equals 1 over 2x minus 5. So you can see both the equations are identical. When they are identical, they have infinitely many solutions. The system is consistent and dependent. You can plot the points, you can plot the graph exactly the same way like I did for the earlier questions, right? That means the system is consistent and dependent because they both of the lines are exactly same. They have infinitely many solutions. So the system is consistent and dependent. Got it? Okay, let's just plot the equations. Plot the graph for both the equations, right? Okay, so first one is slope is negative 3 over 4. That means you need to move down 3 points because it is negative and right 5 points, right? And the y-intercept is negative 6, so the point is 0, negative 6, right? So here is 0, negative 6. Move down 3 points, 1, 2, 3, and move right 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is the 2 points, just join them and make a line. Okay, for the second one, the slope is m equals 3 over 4, and that means the graph line is passing through the origin, right? So here is the origin. Move right up 3 points, 1, 2, 3, and move right 3 points. Up 3 and right 4. Here's the other point. So just join these points and make a line. So you can see you have 2 points like this. That means the system they intersect at one point. That means two lines have a point of intersection. So that means the system is consistent and in independent. The system is consistent and independent, right? Okay, the next one is x equals -5 and x equals -5, right? They both are identical. The graphs look like this. That is a one graph on the same point. So when the equations are same, they have infinitely many solutions, right? Because like you have the one line, the other line is on the same line. So you have they have infinitely many solutions. So the graph is consistent and dependent, right? In case both the equations are same, that is consistent and dependent. Got it? Okay, the next one is y equals -2x plus 3 and y equals -2x minus 8. Okay, let's just plot the graph. Okay, m equals -2 over 1 and the y-intercept is 0, 3. This is move down 3 points and move 2 points and right 1 point. Okay, x is 0, y is 3. Move down 2 points, right 1 point. Here is another point. Just join them and make a line. Okay, for the second one, m equals -2 over 1 and the point of and y-intercept is 0, -8. Okay, here is 0, -8. Move down 2 point, right 1 point. So you can see both the lines are just two parallel lines. That means the system is simply inconsistent. The system have no solution. Got it? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 10 math, and the chapter we were working on is linear equations. And the lesson system of linear equations and the lessons we have covered today are: is x y a solution of the system of equations? Find the number of solutions to a system of equations. Find the number of solutions to a system of equations by graphing, and classify a system of equations by graphing. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So that is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So if you have any question related to the lessons we just did, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So please ask questions. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.